What is intellectual disability? Intellectual disability is a neurodevelopmental condition, which means that it's a result of the brain developing a certain way. Those with intellectual disability have difficulties in mental functions, such as reasoning, problem solving, planning, judgment, and learning. They also experience difficulties in adaptive functioning, that is, the skills needed to live our everyday life. Without ongoing support, the adaptive difficulties limit functioning in one or more activities of daily life, such as communication, social participation, and independent living. Intellectual disability does not look the same for every individual, and the level to which it impacts their daily living will impact the level of support that they need. Intellectual disability affects a large number of people all around the world. It's hard to say for sure, but research suggests that approximately 1 to 3% of the global population has an intellectual disability. That's as many as 200 million people. As mentioned, intellectual disability can lead to functional impairments, but the stigma associated with it can also have significant negative emotional and social impacts, not only on the individual, but also on those who care for them, their family, and the community around them. The impact of intellectual disability can be felt even more in rural and remote communities, where there is a lack of support services available. Part of the process of being diagnosed with an intellectual disability is the completion of standardized tests used to assess mental functioning, along with tests of adaptive functioning. Sometimes the tests and assessments used for diagnosis are not well designed and validated for different groups, such as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, and others with different language and cultural backgrounds, which can mean that the process of diagnosis is, itself, difficult and stressful. There is no one singular cause for intellectual disability. Sometimes an intellectual disability is caused by genetic conditions, due to genes inherited from parents or errors when genes combine. Sometimes it's due to complications during pregnancy, such as infections or illnesses like rubella or HIV. Exposure to things like alcohol and drugs during pregnancy can also contribute. It's associated with premature birth and problems during birth, like a lack of oxygen. Diseases like whooping cough, the measles, or meningitis in early childhood, along with extreme malnutrition, not getting enough medical care, and being exposed to poisons like lead or mercury all increase risk.
Created using Powtoon.